Hello everybody, my name is Bragster and welcome to the final episode of Give and Take, where we have Man City and Chelsea today. We lost to Liverpool and we drew against Man United in the last episode. So, I mean, we got one more point than we were expected. I think we wanted maybe one or two more players. More from Liverpool. We wanted a player from Liverpool, but we didn't get it. Hopefully we can get some players today because we are running out of players very quickly. So, yeah, this is going to be an interesting episode. We're going to see what my team ends up being. At the moment, there are barely any originals. There's like Bertrand, DJ's in there somewhere. Mainly Bertrand is the only OG left. So, and he's never left us, you know. So I'm excited for this. Let's see which team we're taking to Manchester City. Right, as you can see, I have gone bloody bonkers. We have De Gea in goal, Bellerin, Alderweireld, Koch and Bertrand in defence, Ben White, Kiate and Rafinha in midfield with Mason Greenwood on the right, Son Heung-min on the left and Diogo Jota up front. I've gone bloody mad. I've gone bloody mad. I've put Rafinha in midfield because, quite frankly, Rafinha has all of the stats for it, and I'm going to show you it before you go bloody mental in the comments. Right? These are the stats that you need to play an advanced playmaker role. He's got great technique, great first touch, great dribbling. His acceleration is incredible. His flair is really good. And the way we play this advanced playmaker with staying wider and going further forward and supporting Son on the wing, you know, he's basically a winger. So we're going to try it out. If it doesn't work, we can swap a few players around. But I'm going to try it out against Manchester City. Probably the worst time to test it out. But I'm going to do it. Let's get into the game. So, who could we be winning today? Ederson in goal, Alexander-Arnold, Garcia, Laporte, Ake and Rodri, with Gundogan, De Bruyne, Mahrez, Ferran Torres and Aguero elsewhere. I really did that in a weird way. We could get Alexander-Arnold back. We'd love a De Bruyne, love a Gundogan, love a Sergio Aguero. So there's a lot of players to love here. So hopefully we get at least a couple of them. Let's get into the bloody game. We're gonna do awfully, aren't we? Oh my god, I'm scared. I'm scared this could end up. We could end this series with a terrible team, and I really hope we don't, because we've had a cracking team at one stage. De Bruyne with the corner, it's going over the top. Kiate gets rid of it. De Bruyne's collected it again though. He's into the box, and it's hit the post, but we managed to scramble it away. Whew, we seem to concede quite early against these big teams. Quite often as we pull it away to Diogo Jota. Is this a counter-attack? We pull it into Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min's going forward, but Nathan Ake with the tackle of the century. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was the tackle of the century by Nathan Ake. Nathan Ake, by the looks of it, is playing at left back. This is what I mean. I looked at those centre-backs and I was like, there's 3 centre-backs on the pitch. What's going on? Apparently they're playing Nathan Ake at left back. Nothing has really happened since that manic start, as we're into the 35th-ish minute now and nothing is really going on, which I don't necessarily mind. I feel like us finding our feet in this match isn't a bad thing to do at all. But there is absolutely no highlights, and we're into half-time. Manchester City 0, Southampton 0. I'm going to put my hands in pockets and say I'm pleased with how things are going. Try and get their morale up, as they brought on Kyle Walker for Trent Alexander-Arnold. Bertrand puts it forward into Diogo Jota, who booted it, and Nathan Ake's managed to collect that for Manchester City. I don't know why Jota decided to boot it. I guess he was trying to find Mason Greenwood on this right-hand side. And talking to Mason Greenwood, he's on the ball now. He puts it into Kiate, puts it into Son Heung-min. Oh my god, Rafinha's got it. Oh, and it's over the bar. Oh, we're creating some really good chances right now. Nathan Ake is managing to contain Mason Greenwood pretty well right now. As Laporte's got it, he puts it into De Bruyne. They're going to try and play it forward. They do. It's into Ferran Torres, who puts it in the back of the net. It kind of was written in the stars for them. We missed a couple of chances. De Gea should have done better at his near post. But just the movement of Manchester City is just so good, and they just managed to just glide it past you, and De Gea definitely should have done better there. I really don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do here. We're going to press Mahrez as we're into the 60th minute now. What I might do actually is Diogo Jota can go on this right-hand side and Greenwood can go up front. I don't know whether Jota would be better as an inside forward. I'm going to guess he would be, but is he a right footer? He is. So we're going to put him as a winger, try and change things up maybe a little bit, give the players something else to think about. I don't know if it'll work, but I'm kind of hoping it does. We're into the 70th minute now. Nothing is happening. I don't know what to do. Son Heung-min is having another shocker. Yeah, I really don't know what to do here. What I might do, actually, is... Okay, I'm going to do something ridiculous here. Right, let's try this. Let's try this. Let's try this. I am an idiot for what I'm about to do, but we're going with it at this stage. We're absolutely going with it. I have no idea why, but we're going with it. We're going to put him as a false 9. Rafinha's on this left as a winger. I do not know what I'm doing here. This is what I'm going for. This makes absolutely no sense. I've completely lost my mind. But we've got no one on the bench at the moment, so we've got to do something. And yeah, this is what we're going for. We're going to demand more again, but it's just not going to do anything. We're into the 85th minute now. We're going to put Traore a little bit further forward. We're going to put these on attack. Him on as a false 9. We're going to put these fullbacks on attack. It's all we can do, really. As we've got to do something. Bring on the overlap. Counter press. Distribute over the top of the defence. And really higher engagement and try and do something. I mean, it's probably going to result in something terrible for us, but the changes haven't come into fruition just yet. As they're coming forward, Walker's got it. He puts it into Gundogan, into Rodrigo, who shoots from distance, but it goes over the bar. A 1-0 loss to City will just be disappointing. I don't want a disappointment. As it's into the 92nd minute, into the 93rd, into the 94th. A 1-0 loss to Manchester City is not bad at all, given the circumstances. David De Gea will be leaving us. I'm going to put my hands in pocket to say I can't really fault them. Like, that is not a bad result at all. A 1-0 loss to City, you would probably take that a lot of the time. But unfortunately, it's just not good enough. It really isn't good enough. We have Chelsea next, who just beat Liverpool, so that is going to be great, isn't it? But I mean, we kind of know who we're losing here, and it will be David De Gea. He was our best player, so David De Gea was in for one match. He will be moving on this time, not to Man United, but to Manchester City. Off you go, David De Gea. Enjoy your time at City. As we go forward now, we got the Chelsea game. It's our final game of the series. Let's do something here. So here is the team I am taking to Chelsea. It's Lloris in goal, Bellerin, Alderweireld, Koch and Bertrand in defence. I'll switch him back to support. Ben White and Kiate in midfield 2. It's a very weird midfield 2, I know. But I don't really know what to do, so this is what it's resulted in. Rafinha on the right, Son Heung-min on the left, and Diogo Jota alongside Mason Greenwood up top. I really don't know how this is going to go. We're just going to try it out and see what happens. Yeah, let's get into this game and see what our team ends up like. The Chelsea side we are facing today is Mendy in goal with James, Christensen, Rudiger and Emerson in defence with Shelton, Gilmore, Ziyech, Hudson-Odoi, Werner and Abraham filling out the rest of the team. it's a really good team. I'd be happy to have any of those. I mean, bear in mind, we don't ever have to play a game past this point. It's just for pride, this. Players will be switching at the end of this game. But what I love about this is Ryan Bertrand, who played the very first match of the series. He's going to be playing the very last match of the series. Do you know what? I should probably give him the captain's armband. Let's be honest. Pump fists. The fans have been fantastic. Can I switch captains right now? I can't. I can't switch captains. That's a bit disappointing. But yeah, I should have given Ryan Bertrand the captain's armband. I really should have done. Are you sure I can't just switch captains during the match? Can we have that as a feature? Can we switch captains during a match from now on? I'd love that. Unfortunately, that's not the case, but I would love to be able to switch captains during the match, as Gilmore puts one in, but we've put it away. Yeah, the change of formation was kind of brought upon us. We don't have any midfielders, so we kind of had to change formation. I don't know why I didn't think about it in the last game against City as Werner, but Lloris makes a great save from Werner's shot. As Shelton, what a fucking goal! That's a piss take. That is an absolute piss take. Jesus Christ. What a goal. What the hell was that? He just absolutely wellies it. No keeper saving that. I've never heard of Shelton. Oh, dearie me. He's a defensive midfielder, for goodness sake. They've scored very early on. That's not good for us. As Shelton puts one forward. Who the hell is this Shelton? He's unreal. As Alderweireld's got it, he puts it into Bellerin. Yeah, I don't know how I didn't think of this formation in the last game, but let's hope it works in this one as Greenwood's got it. But what a tackle by Rudiger. It seems to be the theme against at the moment. It's just we keep getting opportunities, but their defenders or their goalkeeper comes to the rescue right at the last minute. And it's just so frustrating to play against as Ben White's got it here into Koch, but it amounts to nothing. As they've got the ball now, it's into Werner, but Rafinha with a great tackle actually. As Bellerin's got it into Ben White. Ben White, is he going to put it into Son? He does. Son's going forward, and Heung-min Son with a goal in the final game. Ben White with the assist, Son Heung-min with the goal. It's his 10th goal of the season. It is Chelsea 1, Southampton 1. And it's a great assist by Ben White. The two defensive midfielders in this game proving themselves to be great players and to be extremely valuable to the teams they are playing for today. This is going to be a very interesting game. That's why I've got a smile on my face. This series has been incredible. I've absolutely loved this series. You guys seem to have really enjoyed it as Abraham's got it, but Lloris makes the save, thank God. But yeah, it's been an incredible series. I will go back to it in future Football Managers, but not in this one. Not in the next one, sorry. As Reece James scores an absolute worldie. What the fuck? Oh my god. This is just ridiculous. What am I meant to do when the other team's scoring worldies? What the hell am I meant to do? Reece James just with a volley just puts it in the back of the net. That's ridiculous. I can't be arsed to see it again. Let's not. But yeah, I've got a completely different, fresh idea for Football Manager 22. 21 will be this. Will have give and take. 22 will have a completely different series, which I'll announce closer to the date, and then maybe we'll bring it back in 23 if I don't come up with another idea. As we go into half time, 2-1 down. I'm gonna say, can I say I'm happy? I'm not really happy. I'm going to say I'm far from pleased. As they're just scoring worldies. I can't really do much, but I mean, our front three have got to do something. As Bertrand puts it into Son, into Kiate, into Diogo Jota, who gets tackled. It's an amazing tackle. Yet again, their defenders managed to save their ass at the last minute. as we try and mount another attack, because Ben White's got it here into Rafinha. It cuts inside, puts it into Kiate, back to Rafinha, into Diogo Jota, into Son Heung-min. And Son, rather than squaring it, shoots. I don't know what to do here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch these two. I'm going to put Son up top. I'm going to put Diogo Jota on this left-hand side. He is right-footed, so I'm going to put him as an inside forward. But I'm going to put him on attack just to freshen things up. And see if it helps. Maybe switching their roles will be able to help, but it doesn't seem to be doing so. As we're into the 70th minute now, we're going to make a substitution. Ryan Bertrand in this final game is playing shockingly bad. Kiate's a bit tired, so is Rafinha. Kiate might have to come off the pitch, but no one's going to come on for him. We're going to take Rafinha off for DJ. DJ, one of our only OGs left. Obviously from the original side. Obviously we've got a couple of youth players, but no one really from that original side. So we're going to have DJ onto the pitch. We're going to put him back as a support role. And yeah, of course we want DJ on the pitch in the final ever episode. In the final episode of this series, as they've put it away. Can we get the ball back? We do with Ryan Bertrand, but it's straight to Shelton. And Werner's got it. It's into Alonso. It's put into Abraham. There are gaps everywhere right now as Abraham puts it forward into Ziyech, but it's over the bar. And I really don't know what to do. As we've got an opportunity, but Gilmour puts it away. Can Kiate be the first one to the ball? He is. It's put into Ben White, into Bertrand. Bertrand plays into Diogo Jota, who squares it, but DJ misses. How did he miss? He can't afford to do that. It's the final game. We can't do that. Matt Loughton is going to come onto the pitch for Bertrand, who's playing awfully in this game. I really don't know what to do, viewers. I might put Traore onto the pitch for Diogo Jota, switch them two around, put him as an inverted winger, something like that. Let's try that out. I don't really know. Jota gets a standing ovation in his final game for the club. As Zuma's got it, he puts it into Gilmour, into James. Ziyech has got it, it's into Gilmour again. Can we just get the ball? Can we just tackle them, please? Shelton puts one over the top into Werner. Loughton puts in a really good tackle stopping him, but he still manages to get it in. DJ puts it away, gets as far as Reece James, who puts in a cross, and Werner scores. That's when you know your team's shit, isn't it? If Timo Werner scores, you know your team is utter wank. I'm just not happy. This is the final game, and we've not played well at all. It's a very disappointing end to the series. We didn't get a single win in the final 4 games. I'm going to put my hands in pockets and just say we were underdogs, because let's be honest, that's all we were. But we do win a Chelsea player in the final game. We finished 9th in the league. Bear in mind, we didn't win a single game in the final 4, and we only picked up 1 point in the final 4. To get 9th is pretty decent, especially with how this series has gone. Like, with all the rules that go around this series, it's just insane that we managed to come 9th. We managed to meet all of our objectives this season. If you look at the competition objectives, we matched every single one of them, exceeded in the FA Cup. Just unbelievable by us, to be fair. And yeah, this final run of games here from Sheffield United onwards, to get 1 win in that is shocking, really. And I mean, from Leeds onwards isn't that great. So we ended the season really, really badly, which is a shame for the series. We're going to be losing our 3 best players, which is Lloris is one of them. So Lloris will be leaving the club again. And then we've got to choose between Son Heung-min, Kiate and Ben White as to who leaves the club. So we're going to get rid of Hugo Lloris. He has to go to Chelsea in the final game. He's gone to Chelsea, so he does finish the season at Chelsea. Hugo Lloris, bye-bye. Next up, I don't want to lose Son Heung-min, so it's going to be these two. It's going to be Kiate and Ben White are going to be the two that are leaving us. Kiate was unreal for us towards the end of this season. He played really, really well and was consistently good for us. And Ben White, who we didn't really see for the majority of the season, you know, we got him reasonably early on, but we just didn't really play him. He will be leaving us and going to Chelsea at the very end as well. And the question is, what is the one Chelsea player, their worst rated player? It's either Mendy or Hudson-Odoi. Let's just get Hudson-Odoi in. Why not? He can probably play in this midfielder role if we trained him up. So let's get Hudson-Odoi. Welcome to the club, Callum Hudson-Odoi. And yeah, I don't know what this team's going to be like. What I'll do is I'll make our best 11 and just see what we can do. Here we go. At the end of the season, our best team is this. It is Johnston in goal, Bellerin, Ivanovic, Alderweireld and Bertrand in defence. That just shows how bad we've become. Koch, Hudson-Odoi in midfield. But the front four of Rafinha, Diogo Jota, Son Heung-min and Mason Greenwood. If we really wanted to, we could put Callum Hudson-Odoi in this little pocket here and put him as an advanced playmaker there. But yeah, we lost a lot of players in these last couple of episodes. You know, we lost, what, 3, 5... We lost 9 players in the last 4 games and only gained 3. So we're always going to struggle, especially with a few of these 5 losses as well. So... But yeah, what a series this has been, and I'm so happy that you guys have enjoyed it. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this series, comment anything down below. If you're new here, please do subscribe because Football Manager 22 is coming out. I've got a great idea for it. I think you'll really enjoy it. And with this new series idea, I might actually have to make transfers. For once, I'm going to have to make transfers in the series. So it's going to be an interesting one, and I shall see all of you in the next video. See ya!